Hello children, welcome to LUCID STUDY. This is Indira. Now I am going to explain reflection of light at curved surfaces, chapter 1 from grade 10 of Telangana state government. So what are curved surfaces and what are plane surfaces? So we will discuss that in detail. So what will be the learning outcomes of this lesson? Reflection of light by plane mirrors. So though we are discussing the curved surfaces, here the important role also played by the plane mirrors. So what are the characteristics of the plane mirrors? We'll see, and what is meant by reflection of plane mirrors also we'll discuss that in detail. Reflection of light by spherical mirrors. Finding the normal to a curved surface. How to find the normal to the curved surface? Already we know that how to find the normal for the plane surface. So how to find that for the curved surface? We'll see. Terms related to the spherical mirrors. Rules for drawing the ray diagrams. Ray diagrams for concave mirror and ray diagrams for the convex mirror, and derivation of mirror formula, which is very important, and sign convention related to the mirror equation, when to take positive, when to take negative, all that is confused. Yes? No, it is not confused. So we'll discuss that clearly and detailed in this chapter. Magnification, making of solar cooker. Okay, so let's get started with our topic. So first let us discuss what are plane mirrors. Where do we use plane mirrors? Okay, am I looking beautiful in the mirror? Yes. So this kind of questions will be arising when you look at the plane mirrors. Yes children. So how is that plane mirrors and what are those characteristics? Plane mirrors are those which have flat surfaces, and spherical mirrors are those which have the curved surfaces, or those are a part of a sphere. So example of spherical mirrors are concave mirror and convex mirrors. Yes. So what are the characteristics formed by the plane mirror? So a plane mirror will have some characteristics. What are those? The image is virtual. The image is formed in the mirror, right? So the image is virtual. What do you mean by virtual? Which it cannot form on a screen is called as virtual image. Okay, so the image is virtual. And erect. What is erect? Erect is however the object is, the same way the image also will be. Like as it is we see. We don't see it as inverted. We don't see it as upside down and downside up. Erect is however upside up and downside down. However we are the same we are going to see in the plane mirror. So the image is erect and virtual. But here the plane mirror, the image suffers lateral inversion. What is lateral inversion? Right to left and left to right. Right hand if you raise, you will see it as left hand. If you raise the left hand, you will see it as right hand. So that image suffers the lateral inversion in case of a plane mirror. And size of the object is equal to size of the image. How the object size will be? The same will be the image size. The distance from the mirror to the object will be equal to distance from the mirror to the image. Got my point children? Distance from the mirror to the object and the distance from the mirror to the image are equal. Okay, so these are the characteristics for the plane mirror, and plane mirror will have two surfaces. What are those? Reflecting surface and coated surface. So reflected surface is which is going to form when a light is incident on it, it is going to get reflect back. So that is reflecting surface. And what is coated surface? Coated surface is any mirror is coated with the help of a silver or aluminium. As silver is costly, aluminium is coated. A thin layer of aluminium is coated, and that aluminium coated surface protected by paint. Okay, so silver acts as the best reflector. In the same way, aluminium also acts as the best reflector. And how to denote that plane mirror as a representation for drawing the ray diagrams? We'll see. Yes, see here. So this is the representation of plane mirror. So backside the coated surface is drawn with the help of a scratch lines. So two surfaces a plane mirror is going to have. One is a reflecting surface and other one is the coated surface. And like this we do have for the spherical mirrors also. So why do we call spherical mirrors, concave mirrors or convex mirrors as spherical mirrors? Are because they are in the shape of a sphere, or they are a part of the sphere. The part of a sphere means if this is a sphere, a part of it is taken. So that is, it is also called as concave mirror, and convex mirror are also called as spherical mirrors. So now next let us discuss what is meant by reflection. What is meant by reflection? Reflection, a bouncing back of light rays is called as reflection. If any of the light ray is incident, if you take an object, number of rays will be coming out of it. For the diagram, we will consider only one ray. When light rays are incident on a surface, they reflect back. So the bouncing back of light rays is called as reflection. Reflection by the plane mirror. Yes, plane mirrors, they also reflect the rays whatever incident on them. What is incident ray? When a light ray is falling any of the surface, suppose you take it as plane mirror. So we call that ray as the incident ray. And when light ray is getting back into the same surface, bouncing back of light rays from the plane surface is called as reflected ray. What is normal? Normal is drawing 90 degrees line to the plane surface is called as normal. What are laws of reflection? Yes, we have two laws of reflection. Incident ray, normal ray and the reflected ray all lie on the same plane at the point of incidence. What is second law? Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. This we are well known. Yes? Yes. See this picture. Here is a plane mirror. So a light ray is incident onto the surface and it is getting reflected back. So what is it? This is the incident ray, this is the reflected ray. So the angle between the incident ray and normal ray is called as angle of incidence. The angle between the normal ray and the reflected ray is called as angle of reflection. So do you have a doubt why we are all discussing this? So these are the prerequisites which you should know to enter into the topic. So this is a plane mirror. So this is the representation of plane mirror. Here is the normal ray. Here is the incident ray. Always you have to indicate incident ray with the help of direction, in which direction it is moving. So getting back into the surface. Reflected ray. This is Normal. The angle between the incident ray and normal ray is angle of incidence, which is indicated with small I. The angle between the normal ray and reflected ray is angle of reflection, which is represented with small r. So what are laws of reflection? Incident ray, normal ray and reflected ray at the point of incidence lie on the same plane. This is one plane, isn't it? This is the another plane. The angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. So got that, children? So this is true in case of plane mirrors. Then what about curved mirrors? Our curved mirrors are also follow the rules of laws of reflection. So we'll discuss that. Yes. Before going to that, so let us see some terms which are used in forming the images. So we'll say that image is real, image is virtual, image is erect, image is inverted. So what are all this? So let us see what is meant by real and virtual. So let us see real. Real image. The image which is formed on the screen is called as real image. The image which is formed by extending the rays backwards and which cannot be forming on a screen is called as virtual image. Getting my point, children? Once again, repeat. So the image which is formed on a screen is real image. The image which is formed by extending the rays backwards and it cannot be formed on a screen is called as virtual image. So I'll say that in the plane mirrors the image is virtual. Is there any screen when you are looking into the mirror? Is there any screen on the other side? No. Only you are going to see your virtual image. In front of a mirror, if you stand here, you see your image in the mirror. On the other side, there is no screen there, but you are able to see your image. So that is nothing but the virtual image. Okay, then where do you find the real image? So the real image, good example is cinema screens. Okay, and next is magnified and diminished. What is meant by magnified? Magnified, bigger than the original size. If you see any object in the small size, if you see greater than the original size, then you call that image as magnified image. This is the size of the object. This is the size of the object where you see the magnified as bigger than the original. So this you will call it as magnified. This diminished. This is the original size of the object, smaller than the original size. We will call it as diminished. Greater than the original size is magnified and lesser than the original size is diminished. Next, erect and inverted. Erect. Erect is however the object is the same size if you see. That means upside will be upside, down will be down. So that is erect image. Where you see in the mirrors is an erect image. Okay, so here the arrow is up. Here also the arrow is up. Here it is ray. Here also it is ray. Okay, so this is erect image. Then what about inverted image? Upside will be down and downside will be up, like this. This is erect image and this is inverted image. Up will be down and down will be up will be the inverted image. So you are familiar with these terms: real and virtual, magnified and diminished, erect and inverted.